So it's Halloween time. Kind of already started it with Demon City Shinjuku, but we gotta keep going with Wicked City. So Wicked City takes place with two worlds, the human world and the black world, an alternate dimension that populates demons. A peace treaty keeps the two worlds from clashing with one another. However, there are demons that want to sabotage and cause havoc toward the human world. Our film begins with a man named Taki. Taki has been spending 3 months trying to get with this hot lady when she finally says yes. They waste no time getting it on. However, immediately after screwing her brains out, this woman turns out to be a spider demon. She tries to bite off his manhood, but Taki thankfully escapes her grasp. So she runs off, leaving Taki stunned. We cut to Taki in his day job selling electrical equipment officially. By night, however, he is a member of the Black Guard, a group that stops radical demons from causing problems and upholding the peace treaty. Taki gets called in because his boss wants him to protect Giuseppe Maillard, an old man who helped set up the 200-year-old peace treaty. A new peace treaty is going to be signed soon, and they need Taki and a woman from the black world to protect Giuseppe until the treaty is signed. So Taki goes to meet his new partner at the airport when some suspicious men attack him. He takes out a few no problem, but one almost ends up killing him, but he gets saved thanks to his new partner Makie. She introduces herself and they seem to get along pretty well. When they go to meet Giuseppe, it turns out his plane exploded when it landed. Luckily he predicted that would happen, so he took an earlier flight. So Taki and Makie begin their journey protecting Giuseppe through this wicked city. So I just really love this OVA. It was directed by Demon City Shinjuku director Yoshiaki Kawajiri and based off the book by Hideyuki Kikuchi, who also wrote Demon City Shinjuku. It has some of the best animation I've seen in an OVA. Even the walking in this movie feels so smooth. The amount of cool ass fight scenes in this are plenty. Like when we see Taki taking out these goons outside the airport is a really cool sight to see. The fight in the hotel is also a really cool fight against some demons. I also really like these blue and red hues that the OVA uses in certain scenes. It really gives the film a stylized look that I wish Demon City Shinjuku could have kept. Now let's talk about some of the characters. Taki, our main lead, is a smooth talking ladies man. He's a badass, take no prisoners, and will not hesitate to fuck you up. Armed with only a special powerful gun and his fists, he can hold his own in a fight very well against these powerful demons. Yeah, Taki seems like a badass, at least on the surface. Deep down, he's really a romantic, as much as he'd like to say how much a playboy he is. He cares deeply about his partner Makie throughout the film. When they first meet, they seem to get along very well. We see them fighting together, saving each other. You can see why these two are great together. Makie herself is also an interesting character. She's a member of the Black Guard in the Black World, trying to help keep the peace between humans and demons. So she is frequently having to fight her own kind from stopping this peace treaty. Makie herself is also a badass and can fight just as well as Taki can using these extending fingernails to easily incapacitate demons. She is, however, unfortunately subject to some rape scenes in the movie. 3 times in the film she is raped, and it can be quite hard to watch. It seems a little excessive in my opinion. Like, I get this was made in the 80s and certain standards were different, but it just goes a little too overboard in my opinion. Thankfully, Makie is still a good character herself, and she shares a more consensual sex scene near the end of the film with Taki. She even gets the final hit on the bad guy, which is very gratifying. So I really like Makie, but I just wish the film could have treated her better. Finally, I'll talk about the old pervert Giuseppe Maillard. This character is kind of annoying. Just because he's vital to the peace treaty, he thinks he can do whatever he wants, and boy is he a piece of shit. Like groping Makie and making sexual advances towards her, it gets kinda old. And then later when he escapes the hotel to go to a brothel and have sex, he ends up getting incapacitated, forcing Taki and Makie to save his ass. Like there are some justifications for his actions near the end of the film, where he explains what his real reasons were, and how everything he did was part of his plan, but he is still an asshole for everything he did. So seriously, fuck him. Now with all that out of the way, I still think Wicked City is a great OVA. Unlike Demon City Shinjuku, which I thought was good but fell short in some areas, Wicked City has much more exciting animation, characters, blood, sex, and violence that I find entertaining. Sure, there's an annoying character, and yes, there's unfortunately some rape scenes in the film that some people might not be able to stomach. But if you're one of those people that can handle darker, violent, and sexual things, then I say give Wicked City a shot. It's a great anime OVA to watch during the Halloween season.